Hey everybody, Gmod here, and I'm pretty sure everybody saw what happened yesterday. Or if not, I'll let you know. The Fire Emblem Direct. Now, the Fire Emblem Direct here, not only do we get a lot of awesome Fire Emblem games, 4 total, but we also have hope once again, because basically, they took an old Fire Emblem game and they revised it. They basically are reviving it as a whole new game, Fire Emblem Echoes. Now, I'm not showing gameplay for Fire Emblem Echoes here, because I'm showing a Fire Emblem Warriors, because that's actually the one I'm kind of most interested at the current moment, but I promise you Echoes is going to be awesome too. But anyways, ignore that. Now, the reason why I found this interesting for myself is, and also the point of this video, is because I want to get your opinion on something. And I know it's going to be kind of redundant and kind of ridiculous with how much this has been going back and forth and everything left and right. But I want to know your opinion on something that I've been thinking about since about yesterday as soon as the direct finished. So, I'm pretty sure that you people have well, maybe some people remember, some people don't. I don't know. I don't know when you people came to the channel or not. But in case you are one of the newer people, back in the day, or back a while ago, I was actually playing Fire Emblem for GBA. It was just called Fire Emblem, but if you want to know, it's the 7th installment in the series is the one I was playing. Because, to my knowledge, it's the first Fire Emblem to be localized to America. So it was the first North American, like, outside of Japan Fire Emblem game. And I wanted to play it as a Let's Play. And I was doing it for a while. However, about 3/4 of the way project through, my save data was erased. I don't know what happened, it just wasn't there. I tried to back it up, it just wasn't there. It was really annoying, it kind of pissed me off, but that's a whole different story. Now, the thing I'm here today to talk about is something that's been bothering me for a bit, because I've tried multiple things with this. Like, I actually have tried live streaming it for a bit, and yes, I do like live streaming. However, when it comes to live streaming, I'm more interested in talking to people rather than playing the game, if you get what I'm saying. And honestly, if this channel were to ever grow, like, I'm not one who focuses on growing, but I do take note of it when I'm thinking about stuff. And I was thinking, man, I would want to be known for my Let's Plays on YouTube, and primarily, if not only my YouTube, not really live streaming. I've tried it, it's a lot of fun, it's one of those things where I screw around just for fun. I wouldn't want to make a whole project out of it, if you know what I'm saying. I'll leave the live stream stuff to the more professional people out there who want to take it that further. Because, honestly, I just don't really have the time in my life to do live streaming. However, I do have the time for YouTube. Because, if you guys don't know, I'm kind of still stuck in the school system of hell, but I am. So, that's my scenario there. So, what I was wondering from you guys, and I want your opinion on this because this channel is nothing if it weren't for you guys. I'm only here to record stuff, talk about stuff, and basically put it all together in the long run. However, you guys are what make this channel what it is. Because if I had no one supporting me, I don't know if I would have kept going. It's nice to have friends support, but the fact that I have other people following me makes me feel great. I'm not saying I need you guys, but at the same time, I do need you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you to feel good about what I do, but at the same time, it feels so much better if I have other people see, yeah, this is pretty neat. So, that's just a quick way of me summing up and also saying thank you guys for supporting me. I know it's not much support compared to the rest of YouTube, but honestly, any support is a miracle to me. Anyways though, not a part of the topic. Let's get back on topic. So what I was thinking of doing is, because I don't know if you remember this, but with Mario Super Sluggers, I did an LP of that way back, and I wasn't really happy with how it came out, so I redid it, and I think it turned out great. Now, what I was thinking is that I was gonna go back and play through Fire Emblem. I'll be doing the whole playthrough. However, I want to get 3 things out of the way quickly. First off, is mentioning Pikmin 3 in the scenario of this. In Pikmin 3, at the end of it, I mentioned a project that's in the works. And it's actually not this Fire Emblem game I was planning. At the time, I had something else planned. However, it's still in the works because it's going to be a big project. It's going to be the biggest project I'm going to be doing for a while. It's probably not going to be bigger. Actually, no, it's probably going to be bigger than Pikmin 3, Pokemon Insurgence, anything I've ever done to this point, which is why a lot of time and dedication is going into it. In fact, before even recording anything of the series, I've already probably put like 20, 30 hours into it already. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, when you do it for like the stuff I'm doing for like an hour or 2 hours straight, it does pile up in my opinion. But that's a whole different story. So I want you to know that even if I am doing this Fire Emblem thing, there should be something else coming relatively soon, if not at the same time as Fire Emblem. So there will be more than just Fire Emblem if you're not really into Fire Emblem, which if you aren't, I'm kind of surprised. It's kind of the new Nintendo thing. If you don't like Pokemon, Zelda, or Mario, you're kind of a Fire Emblem player for what I've noticed. It's like one of the more popular series of Nintendo now. Because at one point, Fire Emblem was going to be dead. After Awakening, they thought it was going to be over. But nope, look at how far we got. We got 4 games coming, and then we also have Fates. That's a lot of games, if you ask me, in such a short time. Anyways, though, different story. So, the second thing I want to mention about this, it would not be instantaneously right after Fire Emblem. But eventually, I want to do the sequel to the game, because it's one of the few Fire Emblem games where the stories are actually connected between games, 7 and 8. And if you guys know him, there's a character called Roy in the Smash Bros. Series of Melee and Smash 4, and that's actually his game. That's where he's the main character, where he stars in. And I've always been looking forward to playing that game for a long time. However, I just haven't gotten to it because I haven't completed 7 quite yet. I've gone pretty dang far in 7, but I haven't quite finished it. And this is a game where I kind of want to be surprised, but also want to be knowledgeable at the same time for new players. So that's why I haven't quite finished it. I want to make sure that I'm either doing the project or not doing the project before I finish the game for myself. Now, the final thing I want to address, and this is the big final thing, so hopefully at this point, I've gotten my reasons across. The final thing I want to mention is simply the fact that Fire Emblem, I'm one of the newer people to Fire Emblem. Like many people who are into Fire Emblem these days, I was introduced to the series from Awakening and not any other series game. I was introduced to Awakening, fell in love with it, fell in love with Tharja, but that's a whole different story. And yeah, so I've been playing the game since Awakening, and it's been great. I played through Fates. In fact, I'm almost done Fates. I'm trying to squeeze in that little bit of extra, so when Echoes comes out, I might be able to jump straight into it. But Echoes might be a little bit of a later buy for me. My point is, I'm kind of into the newer generation of Fire Emblem, and it's kind of cool going back to the older generation and seeing where everything came from, because for how, when the games were made, they have a surprising amount of depth for them. I'm not saying, Game Boy Advance games, I'm not saying they don't have anything, I'm not saying they're bad. It has a surprising amount of depth for what I expected. I thought it'd be a lot simpler. No, the characters are actually pretty well detailed in the sort. They all have their own stories and backgrounds, and it all keeps very true with Fire Emblem. I see where everything evolved from. It's really neat. So, I also kind of like going back in time in the Fire Emblem games and playing the older ones. And that's another thing connecting to Roy's game, where I haven't played it yet, and I think it'd be a cool experience. Now, why this video is titled Why I Want Your Help is because, like I said earlier, I want your guys' feedback on this opinion. So, you can either show me your opinion in 2 ways, and if you don't want it, don't worry, just say you don't want it, you want nothing to do with it. I'm okay with that. This is a freaking free country, or whatever they call it. You can say what you want. I'm not gonna be angry at you, or in fact, if anything, I'll be thankful because you're being honest with me. Anyways though, so the 2 ways you can help me is, 1, I'm gonna be opening a straw poll in the description. If you want, you can check that out. And it's going to be similar to what I do with Pokemon Emerald, except, like I said, Pokemon Emerald was actually a time stall, which I feel bad about kind of still today. But it was a time stall, so I will be able to have something going on while I was preparing Poké Park 2, which, by the way, I freaking love that series, and I'm hoping Poké Park 1 will be on my agenda soon. But that's a different story. So that's the first option. Go to straw poll, leave a vote there, yes or no. Be very helpful. The other way I'll be able to see it is if you want to either throw a tweet at me over on Twitter if you like doing it that way. I'm okay with that too. It's simple. Just tweet at DModGmod. You'll be able to find me pretty easily, because I don't think there's anyone else named DModGmod on Twitter. And the other thing, and the last option, is, well, the YouTube comment section. Because people may not believe me, but I check that furry out every day. My goal on this channel is to make sure that no person doesn't get responded to, unless they're doing something inappropriate, or it's something that just doesn't relate to anything at all that really matters. If you know what I'm saying, if someone tries to advertise on my channel, then I don't give them recognition, because I appreciate people trying to, I don't know, I appreciate the comment, but at the same time, you got your own channel, buddy, you can work it out there, no offense. Anyways, that's a whole different story. I need to stop clicking my mouth like that. It gets really annoying from people. So yeah, that's what I'm asking of you people, and it'd be very much appreciated if you went through with it. And like I said, if you don't like it or don't want it, don't feel bad. Just go for it. I'm open to it. It's whatever. whatever to me. So I'm gonna be looking at the straw poll and the YouTube comments every like I'm gonna be looking at them every now and then. And I decided that by not the 20th, not the 21st, but the 23rd. I'll look at the feedback on 23rd. Depending on what I see there, I will either go with it or I won't. I also want to quickly mention that I'm going to be going much more in depth with editing for this project. That way, people can understand what I'm talking about better, because I realized with my older attempt at the series, it wasn't quite as well executed as I hoped for. But this time, I got the tools I need to make it a lot better. Anyway, that's all from me. Thanks for listening to my ramble. Go ahead and do what you want, and I'll talk to you later. See you guys later. And also, just to let you guys know, Pikmin 3 is almost nearing its end. So that's kind of the reason why I'm thinking about the next project, because Pikmin 3 only has like 2 days left, or 3 days depending, or 1 day when you're seeing this. Anyways though, that's all from me. Thanks for listening. DCheese out. DCheese. Dmod, Gmod out. That's more like it. See you guys then.